Good evening. Ways how to defend against deportation from Russian Federation. If you have received a notice of administrative penalty and the order to leave Russia from the Russian Federal Court, the best way is to contact the migration lawyer as soon as possible. While experienced lawyers know various ways of defending against deportation in absolutely legal ways. Some of these ways are described below, and I would like to tell a couple of words about. And the first case is asylum. Every year, Russian Federation gives approximately 1,000 permission to refugees, and if you fear and you are in danger in your own home country, you may qualify for relief from removal from Russian Federation in this issue. Cancellation of removal, the second item. If you have permission to live or to work in Russia, but have committed a light crime, and not otherwise have been placed into removal proceeding, find a lawyer immediately, and you may qualify for cancellation of removal. The practice in Russian courts permit to do that. The direct criteria are difficult to meet, but they include the three basic requirements in this regard. They officially and legally living in Russia for many years. The second, living more than 5 years with a permanent resident status before committed a crime. And three, never have been convinced in crime for immigration purposes. Cancellation of removal for non-resident in Russia. It is a bit more harder to arrange it. If you don't have permission to leave and are undocumented, the law provides only one way to avoid deportation in this case, but it applies only in the rarest of instances. Applicant must prove in court that his deportation might cause of extremely unusual hardship to spouse, to little child, to parent, if they have Russian citizenship. It is really hard to prove, but we will have positive results in such cases in Russian federal courts from time to time, because the situation is not easy, and it is kind of paradox, because from one side the man without documents or man with expired visa must leave country immediately, but from the other side there are a lot of modern laws that protected a family, and when the court see through these items, that are kind of standing up for the family interests, and we have possibility to prove that. And the next case is adjustment of status. If you are in wedlock with Russian citizen, you might apply permission to live in Russia without any quotas and other restrictions. Depending on how you entered Russia, you might need to go back to your home country to supply additional documents for that, or be eligible to adjust your status here in Russia, if it is possible, according to your documentary history. Voluntary departure. If you have no other viable option, or if you would rather just be deported, you can apply to leave Russia voluntary at your own expenses. The judge will grant it only if you should have enough money to show that to buy tickets to leave country officially. And any of those cases mentioned above, you'd better consult with migration lawyers to look if there are other options are viable to repeal or to defend the deportation from Russia. Thank you for your attention, and do contact us if you face the kind of problems. We'll try to help you.